Are you wondering, what are his thoughts of me today? I'm Rosetta. Pick a card, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I'll do a detailed tarot reading for you with your guidance from Spirit to answer the question about his thoughts of you today. All right, let's go. Timestamps will be in the description below. Information about all of the decks I use in my readings and much more will be in the description below as well. Welcome, Group 1. As I shuffle the cards for you, please focus your mind on the person whose thoughts you're interested in hearing about in today's reading. By focusing your intentions and your mind on this person, it's more likely that in this group tarot reading, you're going to hear something that will be helpful to your situation. If, as I lay out the cards, what you are hearing from me does not seem like your person or your situation, again, because this is a group tarot reading, please check out the readings for group 2, 3, or 4 instead. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, let's see what we've got. His thoughts of you today. Okay, so we're seeing that this person is not seeing you or thinking about you in the way that you want him to. In fact, it's just the opposite. Everything that you want him to be thinking and feeling towards you, he is feeling the opposite. And there's also this situation here where, and here's how you're going to know if this is the correct reading among all of the 4 choices here for you. He's feeling that there's too much emotion. There's just too much, perhaps too many demands that you have made or are making on him. There's just overwhelming amount of emotion coming from you toward him, and it's just too much. He doesn't feel comfortable in this situation. We see that there in the background of the situation, there's been fighting, there's been disagreements, and he's feeling like you've been pushing too much for the things you want and not being concerned enough about what he wants. Once again, we're not saying that this is the truth of things. We're saying, what is he thinking about you? What are his thoughts of you? And this is what's coming across for group 1. So he is feeling more like, to be really blunt about this, he's thinking about potentially cutting you out of his life or cutting his losses and being able to just extricate himself from all of the pressure he's feeling. Page of Pentacles in reverse. We're also seeing that there's a money question here. Have you been asking him for assistance in a difficult situation? Or are you having trouble taking care of yourself? These are all things that he is thinking in this situation. So if this does not fit your situation, please check out the other readings within this video. Let me give you, though, well, what can you do in this case, though? So let's see. Do we have any action steps? What can you do? And we see in the card that you chose, by the way, 7 of Cups, we see him thinking about his choices here, thinking about who would be the best person for him. What does he want in his life? So he's viewing you in context of this. Will you be a plus in his life? Or will you be a liability in some way? Will you make him weaker? Or is this a situation where you both can be stronger? Okay, 2 of Cups, Hierophant. So Hierophant, think about, if this person's important to you, think about what does he want? What is fair in this situation? How can you find out more about what he really wants and needs rather than putting the pressure, rather than focusing only on what you want and need from the situation? Because he's coming out feeling a little bit used in this situation. With this information, there's a good chance that you're going to have the kind of relationship with this person that you really want. So there's really a lot of hope in this situation. That's what I have for you today. If this reading spoke to you, please give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. And I would love to hear from you. So leave me a comment letting me know the kinds of topics you would like to see me do pick a card readings on in the future. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to do exactly the reading that you're interested in seeing. Sending you love and blessings, and see you in my next video. Welcome, Group 2. As I shuffle the cards for you, please focus on the person you're interested in hearing the thoughts of as it relates to you. Because this is a group reading, one of the 4 readings will pertain to your situation better than the others. So as I lay out the cards, if this doesn't seem like your situation, please go ahead and do check out the readings for Group 1, Group 3, or Group 4. And again, because this is a group tarot reading and not a one-on-one reading between me and you directly, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, let's see what we have for you on his thoughts of you today. Wow. Oh, wow, these are very, very positive. Okay, very positive. And we see this person, this is the card you chose, King of Wands. We see the torch burning, the fire burning. We see him in a position of strength. So, and also we see that he has strong positive feelings for you. So let's look at the one negative card in the bunch, the 7 of Swords in reverse. So this is saying to me that perhaps your person has turned over a new leaf, so to speak. Has the person changed to where before he was a little bit confused, chancy person, maybe taking advantage of others, maybe doing some things that were not in his or your best interest, but we see that turning around. And we see that that has turned around because of you in many respects. So the way he's thinking about you, the way he's seeing you is kind of like, this woman is the one who has helped to turn me around. This woman is the source of all of the good things that are happening in my life right now. And we see that a lot of good things are happening. 9 of Cups is below him. So it's all of his dreams are coming true, but not only for him, but this is the start of a whole new beautiful cycle for the 2 of you. Here we see the 10 of Cups. So we see you and any children, any other family, if you have them, all rejoicing together. It's the fulfillment of both of your dreams. So you know that you're in the right place in this reading if the person you're asking about is long-term relationship potential. Maybe you're already married. Maybe you have come to this reading because there's been a rough spot and you're wondering, wow, does this person still love you? And we see overwhelmingly yes, yes, yes. Ace of Pentacles. If there has been a brief problem in the relationship, or maybe something has gone wrong, maybe even this person has cheated and you're wondering, can you trust this person again? We see that there's a chance for a new beginning. And we also see, Ace of Pentacles, that now is the time to require of this person what you really want from him. Now is the time of your strongest negotiating power. If something is still feeling off to you, now will be the time to really have those heart-to-heart conversations. So this is all very positive for you, Group 2. If this reading spoke to you, please give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the notification bell. And would you leave me a comment about the kinds of pick a card topics that you would like to see me read about? And I will be really happy to try to answer all of those requests and give you the kinds of topics that you really want, or even to link to one of my videos that might already address that question or topic. Thank you for being with me. Sending you blessings and hoping to see you in my next video. Welcome group 3. As I'm shuffling the cards for you, please think about the person you want to hear, the person whose thoughts you're interested in hearing about. This is a group reading, so it can't possibly apply to every single person who views. If, as I draw the cards, it doesn't sound like your situation, because it's a group reading, please check out my readings for group 1, 2, or 4, because it's my intention and my meditation every time I do these readings that one of the groups will apply to your situation. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, let's see, what are his thoughts of you today? Okay, but we need more. Okay, and then I have one more question that I'm going to put over here, and then I'll tell you all about what I'm asking here. Okay, so he's all over the place in his thoughts about you. There are thoughts that are loving and positive. There are thoughts that are confused and negative. He really doesn't know which way to turn. It seems to me like he has a decision to make. Here's how you're going to know if you're in the right place, if this is the group for you. He has a decision to make. It may involve his work. It may involve making a move. And he's not sure whether that will work for both of you, or whether he wants to continue in whatever relationship you have. There's a lot going on that is changing in his life. So how do you fit in, or do you fit in at all? These are where his thoughts are. 10 of Wands in reverse. He's likely to be someone who is a workaholic, an overworker. Love is not his main concern in life or his main focus at this moment. So everything has to be filtered through the lens of, how will this work with my bigger goals? Is this the right person to be with me for these bigger goals? And there's some sense here that whatever is the relationship between the two of you, or how he's thinking of you, his worry or his thought is that being with you or having you in his life in whatever capacity makes his work harder, okay? Makes him feel less powerful, Magician in reverse. So there's this weakening aspect that he feels. 9 of Pentacles. I'm wondering, once again, you'll be in the right place if this resonates perhaps. Are you the stronger person in the relationship? So 9 of Pentacles, it's the wealthy woman in the garden, okay? Are you the person who he feels like he can't keep up with? Are you the person who he perceives, at least? We're talking about how he's thinking. What are his thoughts? Is he may be thinking, she's too good for me. How can I keep up with her? I'm already overworked. I'm killing myself as it is. So this is the kind of thing. I also asked, because of the first 5 cards that came up, I also asked, is there another woman? I don't see that there's another woman in the picture. We've got the Judgment card. It's more so that is definitely thinking about you, because he's trying to make a good, intelligent judgment about how you fit into his life. So let me see if I can tell you anything else about this. Group 3. So is there anything that my group 3 people should be doing about this situation? Okay, Nine of Cups reverse, Two of Cups. Just continue to be supportive and loving in this situation. And it's funny, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. So if you were thinking of doing anything like throwing money at this situation, or taking him on a trip, or lavishing him with gifts and attention because you feel like he may not know how you feel, it's true. He may not know exactly how you feel, but we've got the Two of Cups coming up. So don't do anything out of the ordinary. Don't overwhelm him. Just keep being a loving presence that's asking for nothing, requiring nothing, but you're just there quietly in the background. Right? This does not look like it's a person who will try to take advantage of you in any way. Just be there and see how this situation unfolds. Just know that he's thinking this way. You don't need to convince him otherwise, but definitely show that you are a good and helpful presence in his life if he should ask for advice. You're not trying to offer advice or trying to push toward a change in the relationship right now. You're just that person who is supportive, a listening ear, ready to hear whatever he has to talk about, interested in his plans. Okay, that's what I have for you, Group 3. Did this reading speak to you? Please give it a like. Hit subscribe and the notification bell if you haven't done so already. And would you leave me a comment with the kind of questions you would like to see in my Pick a Card Tarot readings going forward? I would love to do a topic specifically for something that you're interested in seeing. All right, blessings, and see you in my next video. Welcome, Group 4. Okay, as I shuffle the cards for you, please focus your mind on the person whose thoughts you're interested in knowing more about. As I always say, this is a group tarot reading, so it can't possibly apply to everyone who's going to view it. So as I lay out the cards, if it doesn't seem to fit your situation, please do check out the reading for Group 1, 2, or 3. It's always my intention as I meditate before reading that one of the readings in this video will provide you some insight. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right, let's see what we have for you, Group 4. His thoughts of you today. All right, so let's say a word about the card you chose, which shows a happy family situation. So if you are or have been in a long-term relationship or marriage with this person, or if you are hoping to have this happy family partnership situation, I'm also going to read this group of cards kind of from that perspective a little bit as well. Okay, so I need a couple extra cards here. We start off the background of the situation, Two of Swords, the Fool. So is this relating to his thoughts of you, or is this relating to how he is feeling about himself? All right, this is relating to, here's how you know if you're in the right place. This is relating to you. You're feeling hung up. You're feeling like you're stuck. Nothing's moving with this relationship. You're even maybe feeling a little bit like, why am I still here? Why haven't I given up on this? How long am I going to wait? Those kind of situations. So you're in a negative loop here. And so if that's not your situation at all, if you're basically in a happy relationship right now, please check out one of the other readings within this video, because I am always intending that one of them will speak to you. Hangman again, in the future, we see that same kind of hung up feeling. What is he thinking? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, somehow he's feeling like you've got everything all together, and he's looking for something else. Page of Cups in reverse. So I'm feeling like for him, in his thoughts, the emotional element is missing. He's looking for a more traditional feminine, not saying that you're not feminine, but he's looking for more that traditional, almost like mom-like thing, the woman who's going to take care of everything for him, where he kind of just sits around and enjoys and doesn't have to do a lot. He's feeling like he's carrying too much. It's like the sacrifices he's had to make are too much. He needs this loving partner that's an equal partner in going through whatever things come up for him in life or are coming up right now. He sees you more as a self-sufficient person. He doesn't realize the amount of suffering that you're going through. So one of the questions I want to ask here is, should you speak up more about your feelings or your dissatisfactions? And if you're not dissatisfied in this world, once again, time to bail on this group and go to group 1, 2, or 3. Okay, we got the Emperor in reverse, Empress right side up. So what should you be doing in this situation? So you need to operate and communicate less from the rational, masculine, logical-based place, and you need to just feel into your feminine power more. So this is a big question for a group reading. If this resonates with you, this would be a great subject for a one-on-one tarot reading with me. But what you need to know here is this is the key. Do you want to be more intuitive, just more feeling in your communications with him? And so it's about getting out of your head and just getting into your emotions, why you like or love this person. So you want to go back in and say, what do I really like and love about him? How can I let that be the basis of our relationship right now? And from that place, it's likely that things may turn around. Just remember, he wants that Queen of Cups, water energy type woman. Okay, he wants that softness of water, not the hardness of swords. All right, that's what I have for you. If this reading did speak to you, would you please give it a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell if you haven't done so already. And especially this week, I would love it if you leave me a comment with what kinds of pick-a-card questions or topics you would like me to read on in this channel, and I will be happy to make that come true for you. Do a pick a card that will be specifically what you would like to know. Sending you love and blessings, and see you in my next video.